We are no strangers to how COVID has impacted our families, friends, jobs, and lives as a whole. People are still hurting, businesses are still trying to stay alive, communities are struggling to cope in a time of incomparable uncertainty. These people, communities, and businesses are finding new creative ways to be more adaptive and to help us all get through this horrific time. Today we are celebrating one man who has done more for a particular industry than the government as a whole. Many know him as the King of Flavortown, but he also goes by a more common name, Guy Fieri. I'm here to present this award to Guy Fieri for his work to raise money for the restaurant industry and the tremendous work he has done for millions of people struggling to get through a challenging time once again. From King of Flavortown to King of our hearts and smiles, Guy has been hard at work making this world a better place once again. He has raised $21.9 million to support the industry. He has also continued to fight to support with Congress and spread the need for support among the restaurant industry. He's also finishing up a documentary highlighting the struggles the restaurants and workers have gone through this past year. I worked for a restaurant, and at the beginning of our COVID emergence, I was asked to leave as the restaurant was closing down and laying off many workers. It was very hard to see, not only because I was out of the job and had personal struggles, but I had to watch so many people I care about and loved, not to mention restaurants where I had memories and places I was a frequent visitor to close down with so much uncertainty. COVID established many rules and regulations for these restaurants. A lot of them didn't get to reopen, and some of them never will reopen. As of today, over 10,000 restaurants have completely closed permanently. While many of us tried to figure out what to do next, what was best for our families and for ourselves, Guy went to bat. He asked major corporations, he held many fundraisers, and he helped start a fund to offer $400 to $500 paychecks to restaurant workers that had lost their jobs or had their hours greatly reduced. This isn't his first time he's used his fame and stature and relationships for good. We know him for his TV shows and his laid-back personality, but organizing large dinners and organizing relief efforts and funds has been something he's been proud of and been working towards since the beginning of his career. During Hurricane Katrina and when Puerto Rico had the earthquake, he helped organize massive dinners and helped raise funds to get them back up and going. He's continued to be an inspiration and a leader to us all. I've had over 36 jobs in my life, but there's nothing like working in a restaurant. The speed, the community, the culture that's been established, being a part of a mechanism and working together in a high-paced environment, providing experience for hundreds of people day in and day out, there's nothing like it. Guy has decided to bring this image to life, as many have done before, but this time focusing and creating a connection for everyone to enjoy. This documentary, which will air on the Food Network, is going to show some personal connections and some personal stories that have happened during COVID and how restaurants have stayed afloat, adapted, and supported the needs of their communities and the people that work for them. There are over 13 million people working in the restaurant industry, one of the largest industries in the nation. And we hope after everyone sees this, they will understand the specific issues this industry is facing and the vast impact it's having on our society. From the people to the leader for the people, thank you for looking out for us all, and thank you for taking care of my family. I present you this 2020 James Beard Humanitarian of the Year Award.